Yo, what's up guys? We're here on Pokemon Showdown for the conference finals of the NPL Season 2. We are facing Resilient and this is Borussia Darkrai. Gonna be a hype match definitely. We went 9-3 in the regular season and was the third seed in our conference. I went 10-2. Both of us won our divisional round matchup and now we're playing for a chance to play in the finals for the title of the NPL, sorry. And yeah, let's accept this challenge and see what he brings. Okay, he brings a very interesting team. He doesn't bring the Pingoro and he doesn't bring the Mega Pinsir, which is great for me. Brings the Thunderous Eye, with the Latios, Mamoswine, Torfagras, which I expected, Machamp, which I have an answer for, my Crobat, and Meloetta. I'm writing everything down, obviously. Let's wait a sec for live comment. Matchup looks really solid. It doesn't have a good answer to Weeball. I feel like I can potentially spam Icicle Crash or Beat Up, to be honest. So looking at his team, he doesn't have really dangerous setup sweeper. Obviously he could have a Subcalm Mind Meloetta, which I'm ready for. He could pack something like Weakness Policy Mamoswine, which he did before, but I don't really expect it. Mamoswine definitely is his rocker, so he might want to lead off with that. We're waiting a minute or something to see if people who want to live com this are gonna join or not. I feel very confident about this matchup, to be honest. I don't think I will lose this game, just because my Weeball just destroys him. Oh, my Lanta. Just messaging the guys who want to live come there. But doesn't look like they are online, so we might have to go without a live com this time. Got my cards ready, obviously. Oh, yeah, okay, they'll join. Great. That's cool. As they are getting on. So, looking at this team, I think Rotom could still be a very solid Mon in this matchup, just because I'm Scarf and I potentially outspeed everything. I don't think he brings a Scarfer that's I don't think he brings a Scarfer at all. Maybe Meloetta, but Meloetta isn't too big of a deal, especially when I have my Aggron. I think about a lead matchup that's not losing me momentum heavily early. I don't want to lead with Crobat, obviously, because that thing doesn't do as much. I'm very surprised he didn't bring the Diancie, because that was his only check to answer. Crobat without Steelix around and without Steelix around, Crobat can put in a lot of more work because it can Toxic stuff, which can be really great. Doesn't have a Cleric on his team. So we'll see about that. The guys again I should move on. I'm gonna leave soon, so what else looks good in this matchup? Let's go over it. The team definitely can put in the work, especially only 2 months on his side outspeed. He could potentially bring a very speedy Meloetta. Could definitely be what's called Pirate form. That could be a thing, I guess. So I kind of want to lead off with my Weavile and get a kill with beat up, to be honest. If he leads off with Sash Mamoswine, I'll like just get a kill, which would be amazing. Let me just calculate real quick what like Mamoswine Sash lead. Like Earthquake doesn't knock me out, so that would be cool, I guess. So I could always lead off with this versus Mamoswine. Like never can it live a beat up, I think, like unless it's max HP obviously, but even then I have like 50% chance to OHKO with the beat up, I think, if I calculate correctly. Could lead off with Rotom and just like go for a Volt Switch or Big Hydro Pump because like he's not staying in with Mamoswine, but I don't want to be surprised by a Scarfed Latios or something and like let him get a big hit off on me. So I don't know if I want to do that. I could lead it with Victini and bluff a Scarf or a Band early with a nice U-turn. You could lead with the Corphagus and try to set up the T-Spike, so like I'm probably leading with the Rotom here just to make sure, like, because I can always switch out versus Latios. I can Volt Switch out on everything basically and like do some nice damage. If he leads off with the Mamoswine is not staying in, I can go for like a big Hydro Pump because it 2 KOs everything besides like an AV user on his team and obviously the Latios, but even Latios takes a solid chunk from that. Then I could go from there. I could lead off with my Windfield and set up my rocks, but if he leads off with Corphagus or Mamoswine, I'm not in a great spot, so I don't want to do that. So yeah, I think Rotom is the fine lead here. Yeah, like, you guys should move on, but yeah, I think Rotom is my overall best lead here. I really want to lead with my Weavile, but I don't want to lose momentum on a potentially Culverberry, what's it called, Corphagus lead, so I won't do that, I guess. My second live count today, I hope you guys enjoyed the last one I did. I'm not as nervous as last time because I feel like the matchup is more heavily in my favor. My Walker looks really good for his squad, but obviously you never know what he's gonna bring. So, doesn't have like solid ways of beating a combination of Aggron and Tangrowth because, like, or like just my Walker in general, because like Aggron, only things on the scene that beat Aggron are Machamp kinda and Mamoswine, both of which are like dealt with Rotom and Crobats respectively, and obviously like my Tangrowth that can take a hit of any of those. So I will lead off with my Rotom. We'll just start the game here. I think that's like the best decision. Hopefully, like no hacks. Definitely have fun to my opponent. He had a solid season. I hope I can end it so that I move on to the finals and can repeat in this league. I think I would be very disappointed should I lose this game, but you never know. Like, it brings a lot of heat most of the time. So he leads with the Mamoswine. Had I lead with the Weavile, that would have been great, but it's probably a Sash lead, but that's fine for me. Don't want to get knocked off, but my Scarf is not that important, so I'm inclined to just go for a Hydro, but I really want to go for a Volt Switch as well. But if he Sash, like, that would be a stupid play, so I just lock myself into Hydro and go from there. Yeah, it's Sash. He's got it. He's getting up rocks, that's fine. Stealth Rock. Focus Sash. Yeah, too bad that I didn't lead with my Weavile, but I felt the Sash Mamo lead was kinda obvious, but like I didn't want to like lose momentum turn 1, so that's kinda annoying. I will just go for the Hydro Pump again. If I miss, like, then he's gonna get a big Endeavor off, which would suck, but who the fuck cares? So just go for another Hydro Pump. He Ice Shots me, that's fine. And I kill him, so I get like rid of the big threat here in the game. Looks like he's bringing hyper offense with the Stealth Rock lead, but I think I can defog away the rocks with my Crobat versus a Machamp, so I'm not like too afraid of this. One Wash kills Mamoswine with Hydro Pump. I don't know, like I don't think he thinks I'm Scarf now. Like he might expect that he thinks I could be. Might think I'm a speedy Rotom, so we'll see about that. And he goes out into Meloetta. This thing probably wants to set up a sub on me, which is fine. Let's see what Weavile could do. Meloetta. Substitute plus Calm Mind. Would he go for a Focus Blast here? Because like I don't want to risk my Weavile. But Meloetta, let's see what Meloetta does if it shows specs to Rotom. Hyper Voice would do a crap ton. Hydro Pump doesn't do a lot of damage versus Meloetta, so I'm inclined to just like, I really want to make a big play and switch out into my Weavile, but I don't want to lose my win condition, so I don't know about that. Let's see. Meloetta to Weavile. Yeah, what does it do? Meloetta. Choice specs would definitely knock me out, I feel, with the Hyper Voice, yeah. So, I think I can go into my Aggron. It's not that important, and I'll break this up with Iron Head, so I think that's a solid play. I will do just that. I think he will go for a substitute here, yeah. As expected. And he has leftovers, okay. I could have gone to my Weavile, but I can't risk my win condition that much, so substitute my leftovers. Substitute. So I think I calculated that my Aggron's my Aggron's Iron Head will break a sub, but I will definitely check that. So it's probably sub Calm Mind, which has to pack what's it called, Focus Blast, Side Shock, and like he has to he has to run 3 attacking moves to deal with my entire team, so I'm not too afraid of that. I could roll it out. I think that's the best play if he wants to set up on me. But like, what could I roll him out to? Like solid, like, half of his team would be good. The rest would be bad. I think I would just go for. I will go for Roar. It's the best play. Thunder Wave substitute. That's interesting. Okay, I roll him out into Latios. That's great for me. Thunder Wave, and I will hit this thing up with the Stealth Rock. Substitute Thunder Wave. That's interesting. Had I gone to my Weavile there, I would have gotten a kill, but that's fine. Also to my Machamp, I'll get up my rocks. It was kind of dumb to get up rocks, to be honest, because I will have to defog them away anyway. So that was like not the best play, but it's whatever. What does Bandit Ice Punch do? Has a chance to knock me out after Stealth Rock, so. But I will scout for that with my Dancer. We'll go into my Croak, that's my best switch in here. Might predict that, no, goes for Dynamic Punch, does 30%. I have to check if that's Bandit or not. I don't think it is, to be honest. Doesn't do a lot. Nope, that's not Bandit. That's great. Machamp has Dynamic Punch, probably an AV Machamp. I will just stay in and try to roost up here because I live in Ice Punch. So let's hope I think defog is more important than the roost, I think. No, I'll try to roost up. It's better. I'm confused. I get up the roost. That's great. It knocks me off. I don't have an item, so who gives a fuck about that? I'll knock him off now. I'll gamble with the confusion. I don't have attack investment, so if I hurt myself, it doesn't do too much. And like, it's a losing battle for him. He's not Bandit. He cannot kill me from that range. He has to bang on confusion. So it's definitely no Garden Champ with the knockoff. I expect it to be AV. Might be Cobra Berry, but that would be very situational. Doesn't the Latios. I hurt myself, and Yeah, he might want to defog away, so I'm gonna go into my Tangrowth here, as he makes a nice double back into Machamp. Solid play on his part. Probably expecting me to go for the go into Aggron, but now I don't want my Tangrowth to get knocked off, so I think I have to go back into my Crobat. That's fine with me. I will just do that. If your Ice Punch isn't predicts and kills me, so be it. I'll have to live without the rocks. It would be great if I had gone off the defog, but I can't play around that. He goes for Dynamic Punch again. So this thing is a problem, of course, but I have to try to defog here. I hurt myself again. Oh, the Earthquake's expecting me to roost. Don't agree with that play, but now I've seen 3 attacks from him. He doesn't seem to have the Ice Punch. He would have gone for it already, I think, but it's whatever. I try to defog again. So he goes out again into his Latias. He takes more rock damage. I hurt myself again. I try to defog these rocks away again. Goes for a cycle. He is Scarfed Latias, so that's interesting. Scarfed. But now I get a kill with my Weavile, which is absolutely amazing. I have 5 Mons left on my team. Crobat dies and rocks up. That's really annoying, but nothing I can do about that, obviously. So I'll take that. So what can take a hit from my Weavile? I think I can just spam Icicle Crash here. That's the thing. I don't think he has anything that can kill my. It can take 2 hits from Weavile and outspeed everything. So Latios kills Crobat with Psychic. He brings kind of what I expected him to bring. He brought Sub Meloetta, he brought Scarf Latios, he brought AV Machamp. I expected AV overband, but band over AV, but that's fine. So I have to check what Beat Up and other stuff would do. Beat Up doesn't 2-KO Machamp, so that's boring, but Icicle Crash does, and Bullet Punch does 44 to 50. What do I do to Fagrigus? Are you defensive? I will go into my Weavile here, that's for sure, and I will go for Beat Up. Sadly, I don't have the. I could go Knockoff. I think Knockoff's the best play. I don't need the extra damage on everything, so. Oh, he might not be Scarfed. That's dumb. But I'm definitely faster, so I have to click Icicle Crash here. I miscalced my speed on Crobat. Switches out into Meloetta. That thing will be 2-KO'd. Oh, it just dropped, so that's great. He switches out surprisingly, so he doesn't have the Colbur Berry, which is good. Meloetta didn't do a lot of damage to me, which is great. Weavile kills. But now I don't have a good switch into to Machamp, obviously, which really sucks, but I can deal with that, I think. And Weavile kills Meloetta with Icicle Crash. I didn't went for Knockoff because he could have packed the Colbur Berry, but in that case I think he would have stayed in, unless he expect me to be banded. I hope he doesn't know I'm banded, gauging by the damage, but probably does. Yeah. Depending on the set, he knows that I'm banded now, which would give him a chance to switch into Machamp, which I could stay in on, but you never know. Could go back into his Latios to get a hit off, but I have 2 solid checks for that. Most expendable Mon right now is the Aggron, I feel, as well as Rotom doesn't do as much. I think Weavile is my win condition here, so I will save that. Yeah, not getting rid of the rocks makes it much harder for me to beat him with my Volturn combination with Teeny and Rotom, but it's fine, I guess. Him spamming Dynamic Punch is kind of annoying, and like he stayed in on the Crobat when like Acrobatics could have done a lot, but I don't agree with these plays, but they worked out. They worked out for him, so. We'll see how it goes. He has like, he doesn't know what to switch in. He might go into Thunderous trying to para me probably, but I'd be fine with that. Because he likes to pack the Archieberry on Thunderous. Like, I wouldn't expect him to go to like Thunder Wave me with Thunderous because Rotom and Aggron are solid switches. Aggron is already parad, so I might just stay in and click Icicle Crush again. He goes into Thunderous. That like has to be Yachiberry. Let me see Thunderous. With 3 attacks. Yachiberry. Like even if he's max HP, I have like a very good chance to knock him out with the Icicle Crash, and I am faster, so I will then go for Icicle Crash again. I think that's my best play. I kill through Yachiberry. If he goes for a Thunder Wave, so be it. I should still be faster than Cofagrigus, depending on like what kind of speed he runs. If he's like a minus speed nature, I definitely will. It's like a freaking variant. He Thunder Waves me, okay. That's fine. I get the Icicle Crash off. It eats his Yachiberry but dies, okay. I don't really mind Weavile being parried too much. I think I can win the game with Teeny plus my Walker, but yeah, obviously it makes it harder. But he had to sack a Mon here to my Weavile, which is good. So Weavile kills Thunderous. I with Icicle Crush. It will be tough to kill the Cofagrigus, so I might need to save my Weavile, but I'm 45 speed now. Cofagrigus most of the time runs 50 speed, I think, so I might not kill this thing, but I could get like the damage off that I need to beat it, so that's fine. Ice Shot could still be helpful, obviously, so versus Gladius, so I definitely will keep that. Yeah, what am I gonna do? Yeah, I definitely have to save my Weavile. He probably goes into my Champion, in which case I would just go into my Aggron, I think, and sack it, so that I get a free switch into my Victini and can click V-Create. Let me see. And Assault Burst. Might run max HP, but I think V-Create will do a hefty chunk to that. Yeah, 85 to 102. My champ is in. I'm gonna sack my Aggron here. He just like has a free Dynamic Punch, which is fine. Wow, that does nothing. That does absolutely nothing. And I will try to go for Avalanche here. Just like, should he try to go into Latias for some weird reason? No, I think I'll just go for the Iron Head. That's like, makes way more sense. If I break through, I put him in range. Yeah, obviously I don't. That's really annoying, but there's only 4 Dynamic Punches left and it's fine. Like, I can deal with this thing. He kills me with the knockoff. Mega Aggron dies on the champ. Killed Mega Aggron with knockoff. Like, I don't blame him for going for like Dynamic Punch, Confusion and Thunder Wave because his matchup is really bad, so yeah, nothing he can really do versus me. But now I can get a free switch into Victini and click V-Create. That like 2 kills everything on his team, so that's cool. Yeah. I still think I have it, especially if I can get an Ice Shot off on the Latias, which probably like is Colberberry. He tends to run that a lot. Probably also Colberberry for Fagrigus, but like the champ has a like, if it's max HP, it's like an 80% chance for me, or 85% chance for me to knock him out, so I'm not like really afraid of that. Yeah, he has to choose fodder here. I think he should sack his... That's tough to decide. If he sacks his Latios, he just loses to Victini. If he sacks Machamp, then Weavile could have like a solid chance to win the game again. If he sacks Cofagrigus, like that could be his play, because Cofagrigus tanks 1 and then like and it might be like Custard Berry and Custard Berry Shadow Ball or something, which I would definitely scout for. Obviously, because he ran Custard Berry in the last game. He lives. Wow, that's really annoying. You know, he actually lives. That makes it way harder. So his max HP gets an absolute low roll, unless he has like defense investment. Huh. That makes it much worse for me, but like I had to go with the roll here. Machamp putting in the finest of work with his attack. Machamp kills Victini with knockoff. That's annoying, like asking next HP question mark. It's really annoying because now I lost like one of my main, like I lost another answer to Cofagrigus, which definitely could be annoying in the late game, but I can just voltage out here. I think he like has to sack his Latios here. And not has to sack it, but has to switch out to Latios. So get rid of Machamp. Bottom wash. Kills. So he said he's not max HP, but like he has to have a ton of defense investment, which is surprising to me. Bottom wash kills Machamp with Volt Switch. I think I have enough sets where I can win with Rotom. So we'll go into my Weavile here and click Ice Shot on Latios, and would click Knockoff or Ice Could Crash on Cofagrigus. But yeah, we'll see. Sucks that Victini didn't like get to do what I wanted it to do, but it's fine. Like if he doesn't have like HP fighting, then Weavile is still very solid versus Cofagrigus. And Latios, does Latios die to an Ice Shot at 75? Could be. Latios. Do you Life Orb attack? I'll just go with Life Orb. I should have 75 to 86, so yes, he would die. After another rock switching 100%. What if he's like 76 HP, because that would make sense. Even then he just dies. Okay, that's amazing for me. Goes into Latios. He might have the Yachi Berry again, but Ice Shot will just like put it in range for Rotom, so we'll go for that. Ice Shot, yeah, it drops, great. Weavile kills Latios with Ice Shard. He is dead. Now what I'm gonna do is going into Tangrowth and save Weavile for... No wait, let's see, what does it do? If it's a Trick Room variant he can't win, and if he's Calm Mind he could win, that would be really annoying. But yeah, we'll go into my Calm Mind. Cofagrigus late game could win the game if he packs the HP fighting. I hope he's not that fast. I hope he's like Trick Room or just a standard defensive Cofag. Because if not, I might lose here. Weavile and Weavile would have been in much more help without like Reg on the defog off, but it's whatever. I'm really surprised he went for Thunder Wave with Thunderous, but like nothing I can do about that. I think going into Tangrowth is my best play. Let's see what the Cofagrigus has. Are you defensive? Yeah, Leaf Storm would do quite a chunk to it, so I'm not too afraid. I could potentially go for Leaf Storm. Sack my Weavile. Should try to go for a Pain Split, and then yeah, like Rest Talk can't win. Nasty Plot, okay, is Nasty Plot. That's fine for me, I think. I will go for Leaf Storm here. His Nasty Plot Kofag, probably with the Colbur Berry. Nasty Plot. And will have Shadow Ball. And he will have probably HP Fighting. It's a very good set, but my Tangrowth is still healthy and I don't think he can win. He might have to Pain Split, but I will go for Leaf Storm here, and then sack Weavile, and then go for another Leaf Storm or Hydro Pump to kill it. I think that's like the best thing I can do. Yeah, I should have it. Like, I don't think I can lose to Nasty Plot Kofag, but you never know. You don't know what happens. We'll see about that. What does Weavile do with a Banded Ice Shot? If it's like an Ice Shot at 22 to 26, so that will definitely put him in range for some attacks if like Nasty Plot's up again or something. I even do outspeed, I think, if he's like Trick Room Nasty Plot, which would be really good for me. I would outspeed him with my Weavile if he's min speed, and like he has to be min speed to underspeed my Aromatisse on the Trick Room. So I might not just like sack my Weavile to it. Let's think this through. I like have to know if he's Trick Room or not. If he goes for Trick Room here, I'm like in a very good spot, I think, because then my Weavile will just kill with knockoff after I get off the Leaf Storm damage. Or like with Ice and Crash, whatever. He brought everything really I expected him to bring. Like I expected, of course, Bandit Machamp, but AV was a good call, I guess, or whatever item it was, maybe Expert Belt or something. Brought Yachi Berry Thunderous, brought Latios, which I saw coming, brought the Sashly Mamoswine. I like still should have led with my Weavile and click the beat up, like that would have been such a good play. I just didn't go for it in case he wants to lead with Cofagrigus, which like was a bad plan on my part, looking back, but I think we should be fine. Like I'm not too afraid at all at the moment. So make a move, man. Make a move. Nasty Plot's up again. Okay. I think that wins me the game, to be honest. I could sack my Weavile, then he can't. If I sack my Weavile, he can't Pain Split up on me. So I go into Weavile. Goes for the Trick Room, and wait. I'm at 45 speed. He is min speed, so I will just go for the Ice Shot, which puts him in range. And I don't think he can let me calc that real quick. Goes for Trick Room on a very nice turn, I think. Very good job on his part. Like Cofagrigus plus 6 can't even knock me out. So Weavile goes 3-1. Cofagrigus kills Weavile with HP Fighting, which I think it is. HP. Can he kill my Rotom? Just to make sure. Offensive Trick Room. Oh yeah, +4, he definitely can. So we'll go into my Tangrowth here, and let's see what What does Giga Drain? 27 to 32, yeah. If he has Pain Split, he goes... well, let me think. I'm at 181 HP. He is at 13.3%. What are 14%? Let's just say that 40% of 24. That makes 205. He will be at 102 or 103 HP. Leaf Storm doesn't kill from that range, so I will just go for Giga Drain here. He has Shadow Ball. He kills me. What the fuck? How can he kill me? How can he kill me from that range? Oh fuck, I calced it wrong. I fucking calced it wrong. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that I fucking calced it wrong. How dumb am I? But not even then. He has no... What is his item? What? He has 80. What is his item? Is it Wise Glasses or anything? Let's go... What's the fucking plate? Goes... No. What the fuck? What is his item? I don't get it. If he's Wise Glasses, then oh, he has to be fuck. Fuck. That's so. Can't believe your plate or other boosting item. What the fuck? Yeah, oh man. I played so bad around this. That was so freaking bad. Fuck. GG. Oh man, I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done. I calced it wrong. Oh my Lanta. I can't believe this just happened. I can't believe it. Wow. I'm so freaking done. I'm so freaking done. Wow, I can't believe this just happened. I had the game. Threw it away. Oh my Lancer. It was still a roll in my favor. Oh, that's so lame. He even got the roll. He got a big roll. He got every roll he got. Obviously he's not to blame, but oh my, fuck it. I'm so pissed. He got every confusion he needed. He got rocks up, of course, because my Crobat couldn't hit default for shit. I calced it wrong with my Tangrowth. He got a roll in his favor. Got a roll versus Victini in his favor. That was so dumb. I knew it would bring Trick Room, Trick Room, Nasty Plot, Koufig. I really expected it. We brought a team that's got 6-0 by Weavile, and I messed it up. It can't. Oh my Lancer. Are you fucking kidding me? Now he wants to talk trash? What the fuck is going on? Now he wants to talk trash, of course. Like, he gets every roll, gets every fucking confusion on my Crobat, and then he wants to talk trash. Like, is this one you want to do? Like, fuck off. Bank on confusion and rolls to win, and then talk trash. Like, fuck off, man. Like, what a dumbass, like, really. Gets rewarded for his trash plays and then, like, wants to talk trash to, like, the god himself of the league format. I, like, don't agree with that. Like, got immensely luckier with every fucking roll, and then, like, wants to talk trash to me. Because you did. It's a statement and not crying. Like, obviously I'm salty as fuck, but look at what he's trying to say to me. Like, what? He loses this game 99 out of 100 times, and he wants to talk trash. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, obviously I'm mad that I lost because this is a wasted season for me, but don't repeat. But I mean, if you wanna talk smack, at least know that you needed every time confusion and roll to win the game. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, that's really, really dumb. Like, without rocks or defog on every confusion, I win. If Victini kills the champ, I win. Fuck off, man. Like, don't you talk smack to me. Like, you're not half the player that I am, and you know it. You know that really, really well. Some people of you might be pissed at me for, like, being salty. I don't give a fuck. Like, of course I'm salty because he talks trash to me. Like, I'm not salty. Of course I'm mad about the loss, but I'm not salty about that. Like, I'm salty because he tries to talk smack to me when he knows that he's like I'm way up there. I'm like the Phil Hellmuth of Pokemon, and he like wants to talk trash to me. Like, get the fuck out of here. He loses this game 100% of the time. Like, need lucky rolls, needs confusion hacks, and then he wants to talk smack. Like, of course I could have played it better. Like, I should have like went into Aggron on the Thundurus, but I really didn't expect him to make such a dumb play, which was Thunder Waving, but that's fine with me. Like, of course I could have won the game because I lost because I played bad, obviously, but I also lost because he got rolled and all the fuck. Like, now he wants to talk trash. Okay, now he wants to talk trash. That's fine with me. Like, if he wants to do that, he can do that. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, like, now I'm pissed, obviously, as you might hear. Kills Roll and Wash. Shadow Ball. Like, yeah, like, looking back, I could have played this game a lot better. Like, I can't believe he brought, like, a team that just gets 6-0 by Weaver. Like, just got shit on. Obviously, like, the Thunder Wave play made sense because he had Trick Room Corvagress in the back and didn't want to, like, get knocked out by knockoff. I could have pivoted around with these Trick Room turns, but I don't think I could have, like, pivoted around a lot. Like, I could have gone Tangrowth on the HP fighting, then go into Weavile and die, and that's 2 turns. Now my buddy Sebast is stealing me. Yeah, played trash with Weaver. Shouldn't have let it get error. And now he Oh boy, you should never talk trash to me, like, you know I'm gonna get you in Season 3 if you come back. But you should never do that, my man, you should never do that. Oh, I can't believe this guy talks to me, like, at all, like, he should just, like, get the win and move on with his day, like, I wanna go have some beers with my friends now, like, he tries to piss me off, is that what he wants to do? Oh, I can't believe I lose to these low-letter heroes all the time, like, I don't know why it happens, like, I give people way too much credit for how they play and how they act. And that cost me sometimes, that really cost me sometimes, but it's fine. Wasted season for me, I don't repeat as a champion, even though I'm like heads and shoulders above everyone else in this league, everyone knows that. So that's how I handle losses, by the way, guys. I like talk as much smack as I can, talk about how great I am, talk about how I'm the best of the best of the best in Pokemon League format, and then I'll go on with my day, have like 10 or 15 beers with my friends soon, and then move on from there. So I think that I could talk smack about this dude for like 20 more minutes, but I think I'll leave it with that. Obviously, I played like trash with my Weaver. Should never let it get parried, but I didn't really like. I don't think the Thunder Wave play was a good play at all. So that was my reasoning there. And yeah, if you want to talk trash, so be it. Obviously I played down, but like rolls and Confusion X were heavily in his favor. Like, had I gotten rid of rocks once, like I would have easily won the game. Maybe should not have went for the roll with Houdini, but there was like an 87% roll in my favor to kill him at Shaman. Obviously I didn't. Like, it's whatever to me. Like, it happens, but that's just dumb. Like, I should have won this game 99 out of 100 times, since he like got me on the 100th time out of that. It's annoying, but yeah, we'll move on with our day. We still have the ITL to win, obviously. Playoffs start next week. I have a first round bye, and I will obviously try to win that league. But yeah, like, GG to my opponent, I guess. Late game configures really well. Going for the trick room on a turn, I would switch out. That was clever. I don't think it was a good play, obviously, because had I stayed in and go for another Leaf Storm, I could have like just put in range for Ice Shot and then like win from there, unless he had like Pain Split or anything. But I don't really think. No, he didn't. Like, and I saw all his moves, so yeah, of course he like. Nah, it's good. It's good. I'll get a beer, have a shower, get a beer with my friends, and then like we move on with our day. I'm sorry for like being salty and being mad, but like it's not because I lost the game, which is obviously annoying, but it's because this guy tries to talk smack to me. Like, he's not half the player I am. Catch you next week or whatever.